We're going to warm up with the D scale 2 octaves, playing 2 notes on each string. Cello players, I just want to remind you that you have to do extensions on the bottom 2 strings where you use your second finger in place of third finger. And then when we are on the top 2 strings, you just use your third finger as normal, since the pinky finger does not need to extend. So here we are, D scale, 2 notes each. Doesn't matter what instrument you're on, we're all playing together. 3, 4. Down to the E bass, now F sharp. Here's the G. Extension cello. Stretch for C sharp. G natural violin. Shift violin. Turn around. Over to G. C sharp extension. F sharp extension. Last note. Now we're set and ready for the songs in the String Basics book. We're going to be working on page 8 of the String Basics book, and I'd like you to look at the bottom line of number 21. Look at the chart behind me because I want you to notice for violin, viola, cello that you are extending for the C sharp. That's why we played the D scale. And then on the D string, everything is back to normal. So I just wanted you to be aware that we have to make those adjustments. And cellos, on the G string, this B is a second finger, but the F sharp is just a regular third finger. So here we are on the bottom line of number 21. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat it. Extension. Now we're going to do the top line of number 21. Notice that the first 2 measures are just the regular A, B, C sharp, D. And then the last 2 measures are the lower set of A, B, C sharp, D. And for violin, viola, cello, we have to do our extension then. So here we are on the top line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Low set of notes. Extension. Repeat them. Now we're going to do number 21 again, and you are going to still play the bottom line, but I'm going to play the top line. Yes, we are going to take the repeat. Get yourself set up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat it. Find number 22. Now is the month of May, And I want you to find the dotted quarter note. It's in the third full measure. It starts on an up bow, and it has a C sharp at the end of the measure. Let's try this measure, starting out near the tip so you can be up bow. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, extension. Let's do that again, up bow, 3 and 4 and 2. Now, that's the only C sharp in the song. So if you look at the next portion, you see the little natural sign above the C. They wouldn't have needed to put that there because the bar line returns that C back to normal. Let's start on right where that C natural is marked, the natural above there. So this is just a regular C now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the entire song, number 22. I'm going to stop at the end of the first time through and just restart in case we've lost anybody. So I won't be taking the repeat. So remember, we're going to start up bow. So put your bow in the middle so that we can do the push bow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2. 3 and 4. 1, 2, rest. And then on the repeat, we kind of have to do almost a hooked bow again for the next up bow. Stop this video right now, practice this a little bit, and then we'll be trying it again. So here we are back for our second time on number 22. This also starts with a pickup note on count 4. So you'll only hear me say 1, 2, 3. So bow in the middle again so that we can start up bow. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. Slow slur. 3 and 4. 1, 2, rest. Look at the key signature for number 23. And I want you to notice that there's 2 sharps, just like our D scale. So we'll have extensions again. Now I want you to find the second measure of the song with your eyes and think the letter names. B, C sharp, D, B. So the reason the letter names become important to think as you play so that you can apply the key signature correctly. So B, C sharp, D, B. And for violin viola, please notice that D is with your 4th finger because we have to go right back to the B. Let's play just the second measure. 3, 1, E, and A. That may have been faster than some of you expected. Set it up again. 1, E, and A. Now look at the 4th measure. It has a slur. And then that last note is really long because you have to think 2, E, and A that whole time. Here we go on the 4th measure. Down bow with the slur and extension. Cellos should be on a 2nd finger right now. 1, E, and A. 2, E, and A. Okay, so let's try the entire first line. Violin viola should be using pinky fingers and have the C sharp set already. 1 and 2 and. Up to pinky. One more time. If you did not do the staccatos before, try them this time. 1 and 2 and. Now when we look at the second line, the G's are regular, so no extension on the G. And watch out, we have a first ending and a second ending. So we would have to take the first ending the first time we play it. So here's the second line. 1 and 2 and. First ending. And then it would be back to the beginning. So violin, viola, when we jump back to the beginning after the first ending, since we're going from an A string note over to the G, you are allowed to play open D at the beginning. For D, D, C sharp, C sharp. Now we're going to come back and try the whole song together. We're going to do from the beginning to the first ending, not taking the repeat. Cellos, be thinking about that B and then adjusting for first finger. Watch out for the slurs that appear suddenly. If you keep forgetting them, highlight them with a marker. Don't worry about the staccatos. Here we go at the beginning. 3, 4. Adjust first finger. Back to the C sharp here. Here comes a slur. Regular G. Here comes another slur. Then we would repeat it, but I just wanted to check in, see if there were any issues with the extensions and the adjustments. Number 23, we are going to take the first ending and the repeat. Set yourself up. Remember, we have an extension coming up very quickly on these C sharps. 1 and 2 and. Regular G. First ending. Beginning. And we're going to have to jump to the second ending right here. If you had trouble keeping up on that, stop this recording again and work it through a little bit before we try it one more time.